Hi, friends. It's Miss Allie. I'm super excited for our writing lesson today. But first, let's practice our letter sound song. Don't forget to be in a good fit spot where you have lots of room to move around and wiggle and dance and say the letters and the words with the man singing.
Do your best every day. Tell me what sound letters make. Do your best every day. Tell me what sound letters make. Alligator, alligator, Bumblebee, break it down, Mr. B. Cat, dancing dinosaur. That's an E. Elephants. Flapping flamingo. That's a G. Gorilla. That's an A. Hopping horse. That's an I. L. That's a J. Jumping jellyfish. That's a K. Kick back, kangaroo. That's an L. Leaping lion, leap down low. That's an L. Moving moose. That's an N. Numbers all around. That's an O. Octopus. That's a P. Patting, feet penguin. Q. That's a Q. Quacky quail, get down to R. That's an R. Rockstar, roll. That's an S. Sliding squirrel. T. That's a T. Tapping turtle, tapping T. That's a U. Under the umbrella with you. That's a V. Vulture, get down to W. That's a W. Watch the letters get down. That's an X. X-ray. Y. That's a Y. Yoga too. C. Zero, no more letters to go. Yeah. Every day, tell me what sound the letters make. Do your best every day. Tell me what sound the letters make. Tell me what sound the letters make. Tell me what sound the letters make. The letters make. The letters make. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me? A, E, I, O, U. Sometimes Y is a vowel too. A, E, I, O, U. Yes, I know my letters too. Hey, watch your letters, the letters getting down. Watch your letters, the letters getting down. Hey, alright. Hey. Watch me now.
Great. I hope you had fun moving your bodies and saying the letter sounds. Now we're going to practice our sight words again. So you need your whiteboard marker and your whiteboard. I'm going to say a sight word. I want you to write it on your whiteboard. So the first sight word I want you to write is and. I also want you to write of and write the. Were you able to write them correctly? Friends, now we're going to do a sort. So we are going to sort our uppercase letters from our lowercase letters. We're just going to practice. This might be a skill that you used in kindergarten, so let's practice together. This first letter, think, is this an uppercase A or a lowercase A? If you said uppercase, you're right. So I'm going to write my uppercase A. What about this I? If you said lowercase, you're right. So that goes on the lowercase side. What about this J? If you said lowercase, you're right. That goes on the lowercase side. J. This one's tricky. It could be a lowercase L or it could be an uppercase I. I'm going to put it on the uppercase side because it matches my lowercase I. Sometimes we see an I like this that doesn't have a top or a bottom. It's still an I and it's still uppercase. But I'm going to write it with the top and the bottom because when we write I, it normally has a top and a bottom. Sometimes on the computer, though, it doesn't when we type it. What about this J? Well, this is a lowercase j, so we know this must be an uppercase J. And just like on a computer with the I, sometimes a J doesn't have the top part. But when we write J, we put the top part in. What about this S? If you said lowercase, you're right. That's a lowercase s because it's smaller. What about this R? If you said uppercase, you were right. It goes on the uppercase side. What about this R? Well, if this one's the uppercase, this one must be the lowercase. So it goes on the lowercase side. What about this A? Well, we already have our uppercase A. So this must go on the lowercase side. And this S must be uppercase because it's bigger. Whew. It's kind of hard to write on the computer. Okay, friends, so let's get into our lesson for today. Our learning target for today is I can write a small moment story using lowercase and uppercase letters. So let's talk about what this means. I saw the big juicy phrase small moment. Let's talk about this. First, we start with a big topic, like one day it snowed. That's a big topic. A smaller topic is I went outside and played in the snow. It's more specific. It's a slice of the watermelon. Then we have our small moments. Our small moment is just a seed of the watermelon. It's like I made the best snowman when I played in the snow. You're telling one small story, a small true moment of something that happened to you. And we just practiced our uppercase and lowercase letters, but to review, our uppercase letters are these letters. We don't call them the bigger letters because sometimes lowercase letters are bigger than uppercase letters. So they're not bigger. You may have heard capital letters. Uppercase letters are capital letters. Lowercase letters are these letters. Again, we don't call them the smaller letters because sometimes they're not smaller. You could make a really big lowercase a, but it is lowercase. So it's really important we're using the words uppercase and lowercase. So if we go back to our learning target, it really means I can write a true story about one small thing that happened using lowercase letters and uppercase letters. So the reason why we're focusing on uppercase and lowercase letters is because we have a new skill we're going to learn. When we write in first grade, we only use an uppercase letter at the beginning of our sentence. The rest of the letters in our words are lowercase. We write them with lowercase letters. So this might be new for some of our friends. So we're going to get to practice today. Let's look at this sentence. Let's read it together. It says, I went to the zoo. It was fun. The sentence looks pretty good, but I'm noticing something's wrong. There are lots of uppercase letters and not enough lowercase letters. It's all mixed up. So we're going to work together to write this sentence the correct way. All right, friends, we just learned that the first letter of the sentence is uppercase. So here it says I. This is the first letter of the sentence. So we're going to write that and we're going to keep it uppercase. So I'm writing my uppercase I. I'm remembering to put a finger space in between my words, but the rest of the sentence should be lowercase. So I'm going to write a lowercase w, a lowercase e, a lowercase n, a lowercase t. I went. Now I'm going to leave another finger space for my next word, to. To is perfect just the way it's written because it's all lowercase. Then I'm going to leave another finger space before my next word, the. The is perfect as it is. It is all lowercase. The. So I'm just going to copy that, the. You can try this on your whiteboard while I'm writing it on the slide if you want. The next word is zoo. Zoo looks like it's all in uppercase, but this should still be lowercase letters. So I'm going to change my story. I'm going to change the word, and I'm going to write the word zoo with all lowercase letters. And don't forget my period. Great. There's more to my story that I need to fix. So again, when I start a sentence, I'm using an uppercase. So this I, this is going to be an uppercase I. But my T needs to be lowercase because it's not the first letter of the sentence. It. My next word is fun. I'm going to remember to leave a finger space, and I'm going to change the word was to lowercase letters because was is all uppercase. So I'm changing it to lowercase. I'm noticing I don't have enough room for my next word, fun. Do you know where I put this next word? Am I going to write it up here? No. Am I going to squish it in and write it really small here? No, I'm going to go down to the next line. And it's uppercase, so I have to change it. I'm going to change it into my lowercase letters. Lowercase f, lowercase u, and lowercase n. And I don't forget my period. I went to the zoo. It was fun. Great work, friends. It's super important we're writing with correct uppercase and lowercase letters because now we're in first grade and we're becoming better writers. So this is a good skill to know. All right, friends. Now I'm going to write a story about my small moment. As I'm writing, I'm going to make sure I'm telling a true story about a small thing that happened in my life. And as I'm writing my story, I'm going to make sure I'm using correct uppercase and lowercase letters. All right, friends, I'm so excited to share with you my small moment story. So the first thing I need to do is take out my writer's notebook and my pencil. I have a pencil here and my writer's notebook here. I need to open my writer's journal and I'm going to find the next clean page. So I wrote on the front, I wrote on the back, and now I'm going to flip it over and I have found the next clean page. So on the top right corner of my writer's journal, I'm going to write the date. Remember how we figure that out. It's still September, or it might be October. So if it's October for you, let's count to find the month of October. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October. October is the 10th month. So we're going to write October as the 10th month. You might be doing this lesson on October 1st or October 2nd. So you're going to put the date that matches. Then you're going to put the year, and the year is 2020. 2020. Great. Now I'm going to think about a small moment that I want to write about. So you know I love cooking and I love talking about food. And I have to tell you, I got to tell you something about something I ate for lunch yesterday. So before I write about it, I'm going to sketch about it to really get my ideas on paper. So look like this. And then it had I wonder if you know what I'm drawing. This was my lunch yesterday. They were so yummy. I ate tacos for lunch yesterday, but they weren't just any kind of tacos. They were fish tacos. So I'm going to put a label on that because I'm not the best drawer and people might not be able to tell what I drew. So I'm going to write here, fish tacos. Let's sound that out. I heard the F sound. I heard the I sound. Sh. That's our SH blend. Fish. And I don't have room to write tacos there, so I'm going to write it right underneath. Tacos. Oh. Fish tacos. They were so yummy. I'm also going to tell you about my drink. I don't know if you can tell, but I treated myself yesterday and I had a chocolate milk. So I'm going to write chocolate milk next to my picture of chocolate milk. Help me sound out chocolate milk. Oh, that's our CH blend. Chocolate. Chocolate. Great. Chocolate milk. Milk is a new word, and I have plenty of room. So I'm going to leave a finger space and write milk. Chocolate milk. Great. I think I'm ready to start telling you about my story. So first I want to tell my reader when I ate the fish tacos with chocolate milk because they don't know. So I'm going to say that it happened yesterday. So I'm going to start writing here. Oh, and this is my first sentence. So I'm remembering our writing skill for today, which is when you write a sentence, the first letter is uppercase, but the rest of the letters are lowercase. So I'm going to remember that. The word I'm writing is yesterday. That begins with a Y. So I'm going to write in uppercase Y for yesterday. Good. Now I'm going to write the rest of yesterday, but I'm going to remember to write it with lowercase. Eh, eh, eh. Yes. Yesterday. Yesterday. A. Oh, that's my AY button. Yesterday, I ate fish tacos. So this is a new word. I need a finger space, and I'm writing the word I. If you know the word I, like a sight word, you know that I, when it's by itself, is always uppercase. So I'm going to add that uppercase in. Yesterday, I ate. Ate is a new word, so I need my finger space. Ate. Wait a minute. That's at. I know that word because it's a sight word. I don't want at. I want ate. So I must need a silent E at the end because I know that bossy E makes the A say its name. Yesterday, I ate, and then I'm going to write fish tacos. I need a finger space, and I have room to write fish. Remember, I can just copy it from exactly how I wrote it in my label. There's no room to write tacos there. That would be crazy. So I'm going to bring tacos down to the next line. Yesterday, I ate fish tacos. At the end of my sentence, I know to put a period. So I'm going to put a period. Oh, I'm realizing I forgot to tell you about the chocolate milk. I'm going to write another sentence where I write about chocolate milk. Yesterday, I ate fish tacos. Also, I drank chocolate milk. Also. We're starting a new sentence, so I know the first letter has to be uppercase. Also. The rest of my letters are lowercase, so I'm still good. Also, I. That's a new word, so I need to leave a finger space. Another finger space. Also, I drank. Drank. Also, I drank. I don't have room to write chocolate milk. So I'm going to write chocolate milk on the next line, and I can just copy it exactly like how I wrote it when I was writing my label. Chocolate with my finger space, milk. And I'm not going to forget my period. Friends, I have so much more to tell you about eating my fish tacos. I want to tell you about how delicious they were. I want to tell you that on top of my fish tacos, I had cabbage and cotija cheese. I want to write all about this. So I'm going to keep writing more, but I want you to get a chance to write more too. So I'm going to stop showing you what I wrote there. I can't wait to read your stories and your small moments too. All right, friends. Now it's your turn to write your small moment story. So you are going to need your pencil and your writing journal. So now, friends, it's your turn to write a small moment story using correct uppercase and lowercase letters. The first thing you need to do is open your notebook to the first blank page, just like I did. Make sure you put the date at the top right corner of the page so you know what day you wrote this story. Then write your small moment story using uppercase letters only at the beginning of your sentences. Everything else will be in lowercase letters. Your task for today is to take a picture of your small moment story and upload it to Firefly so we can read it. I can't wait to see all of your writing and learn about your small moments. Bye, friends.